get started with this Pesky Pixie soap. So as always, I have my oils in my bucket, and you can notice they're a little bit thicker than usual, and that's because I am using a new oil. It's palm oil, and I know it's really bad for the environment, but the brand that I got said it's a sustainable version of palm oil. I hope they didn't lie, but I am just trying it out to see, and the solid form is it gets thick pretty fast, so it's not too terrible, but it is a little bit thicker. So I'm going to pour my lye water and kaolin clay into the oils, and I'm going to scrape out all the extra to make sure that I get all of it in here. And then we are going to stick blend it up. Again, I don't know if you saw my last video where I'm trying out a new camera angle. I finally got a tripod, so let me know what y'all think of this. Would you prefer to see me, or do you like just like the whole soap process? So let me know. So as always, once the lye water and kaolin clay and oils have been poured into the same bowl, it is time to stick blend it all together. Nice and incorporated. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to add our mica, and today I am using a lollipop mica from Nurture Soap, and I'm also going to add a touch of Super Sparkles from Nurture Soap, and this is just some glitter, and the lollipop mica is a really pretty pink color, so I'm going to add that now. And since it's so thick, I think I'm also going to go ahead and add the fragrance oil too, to just be done with it all. So a scoop of pink in there, and a little scoop of glitter in there, and then we will stir it up. Okay, I'm going to stir it up by hand first since it's so thick, and then I'll try to stick blend it out. So if you have had a Pesky Pixies in the past, you know it's a very light pink color, which is almost the shade that we've got right here. So we're doing really good with that. And the next thing that I want to do to this soap is add the fragrance oil. I was going to do it all at once, but I changed my mind. And the fragrance oil that I'm using is the same as last time, and it is Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairy by Nature's Garden Candles, and it smells very, very good. It's like a spice, but not really one I've ever smelled before. It's really good. So I'm going to add that in now, and I am going to just stir it in by hand. Okay, and while I am doing that, every time I make a batch of Pesky Pixies, the whole purpose of this soap is because the pixies took over and made a mess in my kitchen. And what they did is they took the scraps of soap that I shave. So every soap that I make, I bevel the edges just to make it look prettier, but I always save the scraps. And what they did the last time I made this batch is they took the scraps and they dumped it in my batter, and it just made the biggest mess, and the pixies are just such messes, and so that's why we call this soap Pesky Pixies. So I'm going to stir in all of the soap scraps that make the confetti of the soap, and then I'm going to pour it into my mold. Okay, so we are going to pour our soap into our mold. And we're gonna scrape it all out to make sure we got all the soapy goodness out. Now we're just gonna tap it down to get out all the air bubbles, and that is it for this soap. Okay, I'm gonna spritz the top with rubbing alcohol, and then I will come back tomorrow afternoon, and cut it up. All right, let's cut up some soap. Hopefully I have this angled correctly so y'all can see it. So the first thing we're going to do always is to cut a sample piece. See how it turned out. It looks great. I love this soap, and I added glitter, which is something that I've never done to this particular soap before, but I really like the little added sparkle in it, so I of course always hope that y'all will too. That one looks good. Okay. One of my favorite things about this soap is like looking at all the soap scraps and like picking out all of the soaps that the soap scraps came from. Like that black one is probably like the tuxedo. The yellow is probably either honeysuckle or the liquid luck, all day luck one. Oops. Let me fix that. Whoopsie daisy. Okay. Ooh, that one's really pretty. It's like almost polka dotted. Okay. Next piece. It's really pretty. It's so pretty. I don't know if y'all can see. I moved rooms, and so I'm not in my kitchen, and I think the lighting is not the best in here. So we'll know for next time to just move, but or I'm thinking about also too getting like one of those lights that hook to the phone, like a ring light or something, like a selfie light. I think that's what they're called, ring light, selfie light. Ooh, that one right there is espresso patronum, I think. The great thing is like even though it's from all these different soaps, you can't smell it. It smells like the fragrance oil, which is Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairies. So, yep. All right, almost finished. Just a few more pieces. I think we're gonna have 2 more pieces, and then we'll call it a day on this one. Okay. Oh, that one's got a lot of green in it, a lot of green and black. All right, 1 more piece. And then of course, as always, we'll have a good sample piece. Oops, almost, there we go. All right, last piece is cut. Thanks for watching.